Lewisia. I love this plant. It's beautiful and it has an amazing story. You could take these possibly indoors because they look really, really cute in different types of planting containers. But for just $4.95, you're gonna get a 3-piece set. And the story behind this really starts with Lewis and Clark. And I'll let the Wallines tell us the full story, but you can see that the plant on this has a beautiful kind of like succulent foliage base. This is really just like a succulent at the base. And then it has this gorgeous blooming flower that just pops right out, right on top. M66832 is your item number. These are brand new. They're a rare find, but just because they're rare doesn't mean that they're difficult to grow. They're in fact very, very easy to grow, and anybody can do this. So let's talk about these. Because I love the story on this, the Lewis and Clark story from 1807.
Yeah. So the thing about these is that they're an American native, just like the penstemon that we saw earlier, but they're not well known, just like the penstemon, but they're tough as nails. Now, these are named cliff maids because Lewis and Clark, when they walked all the way across the country to California and they saw the cliffs and then the beaches on the other side, these were adorning all of those rocky cliffs and slopes. That's why they're the maidens of the cliffs. They cling to those rocky areas. This means they're great in rocky areas in our garden, in xeriscape conditions. You can also put them in your containers in mixed beds. You can put them in your window boxes. But this is something that's going to bloom for you, beautiful, just like this, a few months every year. And the foliage itself doesn't die back. It stays good through the winter, and it's tough as nails with handling cold down to -35 below zero.
And they're bright pink, and they're peaches, and they're a carnival of colors. And the flowers are really like a quite large bouquet of flowers for the size of the plant. So these are very noticeable. People love them. You're going to go crazy for them. They were discovered again, like Derek said, in 1807 by the Lewis and Clark expedition. They were brought back to Philadelphia. Then President Thomas Jefferson took some to Monticello, and some went to Europe. And these are treasured. I can just imagine how
I love the way that you guys have done them.
Meriwether Clark felt when he found them for the very, very first time. And everything that you are showing is 100% blooming real flowers. We can't always say that, but this is an exceptionally blooming plant, flower power.
So I love the fact that we actually have them in these smaller containers on the set. Can we grow these indoors, like as an indoor plant?
You can, but you do want to bring them outside every once in a while for a little sun.
Okay.
Like your vacation, right?
Yeah, or put them in a sunny window. And what's fun about these is all the cool little ideas. Like on the table, you have this like little piece of wood. Maybe you have an old, nice looking shoe. Sometimes people do that. Or just a tin can. There's so many possibilities with the Lewisia that they're really great. Now, the thing about this is that they can handle extreme sun, they can handle extreme cold, they can handle drought. So this is one of those plants that even if you feel like, oh, I'm not such a great gardener, you can totally grow this.
You can. Down to well below zero, they'll take temperatures, but they also love -35, and they also love the hot summer sun. These are tough as nails, these little flowering beauties. Pick up several sets. 3 is just not enough. If I would have made a 12-piece collection on these at the very minimum, because they just bring you so much happiness and joy.
And today we have them for you for $4.95 on Easy Pay. Remember, rare to find. I don't think you can go to your big box store and say, hey, do you have the native cliff-made rainbow Lewisia? They're probably going to look at you like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, they would have never heard of them. And you can see what dramatic effect they have in the rock garden, in the containers. Now, these colors are rich and they're vibrant. And that's what I love about this, because it seems like something that you might miss. But the thing is, actually, these make a huge impact in the garden, even though they're, you could say, a smaller plant. I love to interplant these with all sorts of other things like sempervivums. Yes, exactly. If you love succulents, sedums, yeah, or maybe even little cactuses. If you have cacti, in rock walls, you know, the possibilities are endless with the cliff maid.
Well, today they are available on 5 payments of $4.95. Over 800 of you are picking this up. It's very, very popular, so please don't wait on this opportunity to pick it up and get it home for yourself. M66832 is your item number for that. You know, one of the fewer kind of succulent offers that we have for you in the show. We had those beautiful. Oh yeah, and we had the beautiful. You know, we had those beautiful angel wings a little bit earlier. That was a succulent, but this is very different, right? So this has these kind of thick, almost aloe-like leaves. If you've never seen a succulent before, like it almost feels like if you pinched this, water would come out of it. That's how thick and juicy the foliage is.
And succulent means easy to grow. And we got the guarantee on our Gotta Grow guide with it. So you can't grow wrong. We're here for your success.
All right, so listen, those are popular. Over 1,000 now spoken for. If you want those, now's your time to pick it up. Remember, you should also pick up that food to go along with it, because the Roberta's plant food today is $4.22 on Easy Pay. So try that out. That works with not only this, but with all of your flowers, all of your vegetables, and